Welcome to Act 7, the grand finale in this series, and I'm starting out with the crazy stuff in this one. I'm headed out on the Idaho Centennial Trail today. Are you ready? You're looking at the next few hours of my life. I gotta get to that point there, then I switch over to a different ridge. Got a lot of work ahead of me. I just gotta keep working my way across here, and I go down over the other side of that. Alright, I'm about 7 hours into this thing, and I'm a little over halfway there. Got another 1,000-foot climb ahead of me. Might have to work a little overtime today, but it's time well spent, right? We got a rain delay here. It was bound to happen though. I had a good stretch of sunny days, but it looks like it's going to blow over. I've only got another 3.5 kilometers to go on this trail. Alright, that was a good ride. I didn't think I was going to get through it all in one day, but the last part was more rideable than the first, and it was just kind of drizzly, and I'm feeling kind of soggy now. But tomorrow morning I'm going to roll down into Superior, Montana. Alright, I'm here in Superior. I'm almost dried out. I'm going to go over to the library next and do some research, see if I can figure out some trails. The Hiawatha Trail is part of the Wild West, but I already rode that back when I did Alberta to Arizona. The tunnels are cool, but I don't feel like I need to do it again. So today I'm just following along the interstate, and it's flat, it's paved. I'm just taking it easy. But I did a big resupply on food back there in Superior because I managed to piece together a route that looks like it's going to be pretty good. I slept on the side of the interstate last night. Are you jealous yet? It is loud here. And I'm hoping by this afternoon I can be on the ICT and start climbing up into the mountains. So the road just came to an end here, and there's a footpath over here. There's no signage or anything. It's the Mystery Trail. Let's take the Mystery Trail today and see where it goes. That's part one of my ICT adventure done. The single track there at the end was really good, but the Google Maps track was way off. I should have loaded the USGS topo maps in the Alpine Quest. Usually more accurate. I'm going to head over to the next trailhead, part two of my ICT adventure. It was loud out here last night. Almost louder than sleeping beside the interstate. There's a crazy deer running around. And 3 different storms passed over. But it's time to hit the Mystery Trail again. All I have to go by for this section, I can see bits and pieces of the trail from Google satellite view. It's a shame I didn't get those USGS topo maps. Today I get to start out with a coffee. I got this back in St. Regis. A ready-to-eat coffee. It's a chocolate bar that tastes like coffee. It's actually really good. It says it's got 130 to 150 milligrams of natural caffeine. But it doesn't look like there's a through trail that leads down, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way through here. Hopefully there's no cliffs that I have to go down over. Check out this throne that somebody built. I don't know if I'm making progress or getting myself in more trouble here. I think there's a cliff right there, and about 700 meters in that direction, I can see a trail, but I just don't know how to get down to it. Yeah, there was definitely a cliff there. I'm glad I didn't go straight over that. I'm just gonna follow along this ridge here. I think it'll take me to my trail. I can hear people talking. I think the trail is right down there. Whew. Oh man, I don't think I can recommend what I just went through. Alright, well that was different. But I'm headed back to rejoin the Wild West, and I'm going to ride on that for a while. Well, today's actually going to be a cycling day. The last few days I've worked on my upper body strength, so I got to go back to my legs and core strength now. So this morning, no matter what I do, I have to climb up over 5,000 feet. I can take the long, easy grade, or the short and steep. What would you do? This thing has 13 switchbacks on it. I think I'm going to take the short and steep today. I didn't even know I was in for an adventure today. Thank you, Google Maps. Maybe I could get a job at Google where I go out and just test all the roads and make sure they actually exist. I really like those side adventures. They're like the rug that ties a room together. But tonight I'm just outside of Knox in Montana. I'm not sure if there's anything there or not, but I'll find out tomorrow morning. Well, I'm getting close to the end of this tour. How has the bike been holding up? When I set off on day one, I made sure that everything was new or in good working condition, so I haven't had any mechanical issues on this tour. The only part that I changed was I put a new chain on at the halfway point, about 2,200 kilometers. It doesn't shift as good as the first chain, but still acceptable. These tires I used on my Newfoundland to Ontario trip. The back has a little less tread than the front, but I think they still have another few thousand kilometers left in them. And when this tour's done, I'll probably just leave everything as is. But the moment that I decide to set off on my next tour, I'll change everything out. So today's going to work out perfectly as I head back to Eureka to close the loop on this bike route. I'm going to be able to sleep close to town tonight, then tomorrow morning I can roll back into Canada. I'm probably not going to shoot too much video footage over the next few days as I backtrack through Canada and the same areas. So I'll probably talk to you guys again once I reach the minivan, so I'll see you there. I'm all packed up here, ready to go. The real question is, did the English ivy survive? Oh no.